Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to show you the easiest way to understand clamp function. But before we begin, what is clamp function? Clamp function is a CSS function that is used to manipulate sizes. Any type of size, be it padding, margin, font size, height, width. Then, in this video, I will also show you when you need to use this clamp function. Here in this example, we have this page. Look, as you look at this page, you will see the page has a container which wraps around all these sections. Now, the issue we are having here is that when you shrink this page, maybe I don't want my text here to split to the next line, or maybe another issue, maybe with image or any type of element. Then you want it to stay at a particular point. Maybe I want it to be like this. I don't want it to split. I want it to be in one line like this. Then one of the way to stop it is to add a min width. So in this container, we have 80% width. Then that 80% width will continue on any screen size, be it wide screen or small screen. It will display 80%. Then because it is 80%, if my screen size is very small, then my browser will try to fit in everything to that 80%. So first thing I will need to do is to add a min width, which if I add the min width, let's say 480 pixels, because I don't want it to be that very small so that this text will not split. If you see it now, the text is not splitting. You understand? Now, we still have another problem. Another problem is that when you stretch this page, you see the page keeps stretching and does not stop. And if you look at our page, it is looking somehow. Look at our input field. The input field is not looking fine. Look at how long it is. For example, if you are viewing our page now from a 4K resolution, you will understand that this thing will go to any length without stopping. So we want to stop this. What we need to do now is to add a max width. So the max width now, we can use something like 880 pixels or any value you like. You can use 1000, you can use depending on what you want to achieve. Now, here I'm using 880 pixels. Now, if you extend this page now, you will understand something. You see, the page stopped extending. Our browser is still increasing in width, but the page, our main page, does not follow it. You see, it ended at exactly 880. So at least our input field is not that wide again. And if you shrink it, it will not go below 480 pixels. Now, we have another problem. Another problem is that we have many code. These 3 lines of code is just for this particular issue. So what if we have other problems here? We are solving. We have long code. So this is where clamp function comes into play. So you can use your clamp function now to clamp all these 3 values. So how to use clamp function? It's very simple, but to understand this basic is what will give you the knowledge you need to be able to use clamp function effectively. Now, this is what you should do. You just put your width. As you put your width, instead of adding any fixed value or any relative value here, what you do is just call the clamp function. Clamp function takes 3 arguments. And that 3 argument is min size, because it works on any type of size. Min size, max size, and also preferred size, which is your main size. This one is the main size now, 80%. Why we use 80% is for it to be relative, so that when you are increasing the size, it somehow acts responsive. You understand? So if I use specific value here, it will not be increasing and decreasing while I am resizing. You understand? So now, clamp function takes 3 arguments. The first value is the mean value. The second value is the preferred value. And the last value is the max value. So just as we did here, the mean value is the smallest value or smallest size that our page will get to, while the max is the highest size it will get to. So clamp function will help us here that when we put this 480 pixels as our mean here, the first value, and you separate it with a comma. Now, the next thing is the preferred value, the size that we want the page to have. And here, I advise you to use a relative value so that it will keep your size responsive. You understand? Just as when we are increasing, the page is increasing. When we are decreasing, the page is decreasing. is the benefit of using relative value. Now, I put the 80 pesos. Now, the final value is the max value, which is the 880. Now, if I remove all this code now, you will understand that our page is still working the same. You understand? So you get it? Still working the same. So this is the power of clamp function. There are a lot of confusion about this clamp function. So if it is hard for you to use it directly, you can just experiment using min size and the max size and the size so that you can get your values and then put it into the clamp function to reduce your code. But with time, you will got to master the clamp function. So thank you for watching this video. Like and share. Try to subscribe so that you will get more videos. If you are watching me on Facebook, follow the page. Thank you.